Hey guys, what's up? It's Monkozunky. How's everyone doing today? It's a new day, it's a new dollar, it's a new Isaac video. So let's get into this. Just gonna do a new run here, and you know what? Let's random a character. I don't do this very often, and it can't be Eden, but as long as it's not Isaac, we'll roll with it. It's Judas. We have not had a Polaroid win with him. A chest win, I should say. That's what it's officially known as. We haven't had a darkroom win with him. I don't know what this item is. Leo, Stompy. To be completely honest, this is my first time picking up this item. I really do not have the faintest idea what it does, but I kind of look like a lion now, which is, I would say, fairly cool. Maybe has like a thunder thighs effect because I'm able to stomp poops at the moment. Kind of a crude term for it, but that's apparently what it looks like it does so far. So that's cool. You get to walk over rocks and such. I imagine it probably has another effect along with the ability to do the thunder thighs thing. But I'm not entirely sure what that is yet, and hopefully we'll discover it during the run. But it's always fun to pick up new items, and items that I haven't seen before, or don't even know exactly what they do, because then you get an opportunity to learn more about the game. We all love so very much. Wow, I came very, very close to taking some damage here. I hope that having this massive mane on my head does not increase my character's hitbox, but that remains to be seen. So one thing that I did want to go over quickly as we started off this video is it has been brought to my attention by a comment, and it's a completely legitimate comment, makes a lot of sense, that I don't really do any videos other than NBA 2K, which I haven't had a lot of time to do lately, and I apologize for that, as well as Isaac, and that's completely true, and a large part of that is I do look through Steam, but I haven't seen all that many games that look great, so I just wanted to ask you guys for a small suggestion. If you have a game that you think I'd like, and preferably not as full $60 retail price game, but you know, just something maybe a bit small, maybe an indie game sort of thing, let me know about it, and if you really want me to play it, I will be more than happy to give it a shot. So that's the main thing I wanted to go over. Of course, I'm not someone that just wants to play a couple games and play nothing else. I like variety as much as the next person. I just haven't had a whole lot of games, at least in the Steam's popular list, that are both inexpensive and look fun. That could just be a bit of being picky, though. Who knows? Anyway, we'll take out Steven very quickly. Little Steven has appeared in the basement. Please don't get hit. Oh, good. I almost very close to nearly getting hit by that last bullet as the screen popped up. We got Little Steven. Really? Looks like there's no trap door on this floor, which can happen. Normally there's at least one trapdoor on every floor. If you destroy every rock, I guess there's a few more rocks here that we haven't given an opportunity to reveal themselves to be a trapdoor. Yeah, there's no trapdoor on this floor, but that's okay. It's not going to happen every floor, and of course we have to go visit the curse room. Didn't pay out this time, but more often than not, visiting the curse room is worth it. You can oftentimes get soul hearts from them, occasionally even get items from them. It's a good deal, usually. I don't have any bombs, so I can't check for the secret, and we might as well just head down to the next floor. I'll pop this pill, speed down. Uh-oh. Well, hopefully we'll be okay with this speed down. Of course, I can maneuver through rocks. I don't have flight. It's not quite as good as flight, so I can't get over gaps, but rocks are no longer a barrier for me with this Leo item, so I'm hoping that that's going to make things work out for us, and I now have enough money to access the shop. If we manage to luck out and get multiple keys on this run, we'll definitely check out the shop and see if it has anything in store for us. And all the enemies just killed themselves on the fires. That was very convenient, and it might be a little bit annoying, but I am going to destroy every rock because I really do want to give myself an opportunity to find either a crawl space or a black market, although I don't really have health to trade away in a black market, but you can find stuff like beggars in black markets as well. It's not just about the black markets. That key would be so nice to get to, but I don't see any way of doing that. I'm not really entirely sure why I used Book of Belial on that last room, but I did, just to finish it off a little bit quicker. Luckily, these guys don't start shooting tears, I think, until Necropolis. If you run into the same type of enemies, they do shoot tears, but for these lower level floors, they don't. Maybe it's one black market / crawl space per theme, so basement 2 and basement 1. Maybe it's not one per floor. That could be what we're looking at here in terms of destroying the rocks to find that black market or crawl space. I could see that being a possibility. And if we manage to pick up one more key, or unless we find a flight item on this floor, I could access the shop. Mom's Contacts is a good item, and that's definitely going to be helpful because it's a very, very good defensive item with our slow speed, so I'm definitely down for that. Look, it's another money. And I don't think you can get keys out of poops. At least I've never had the opportunity to get one. I'm trying to stop my bad habit of running through doors and just immediately holding down the sprint button and kind of killing myself because of it on some of these spikes. I know I had a run not long ago where I think I took like 3 damage from one room just by repeatedly walking into the room, holding down the walk forward and walking onto the spikes. That's one thing you really don't want to do in Rebirth. Oh, there looks like there is no crawl space on this floor as well, unless the crawl space happens to be inside the secret room, because there can be rocks in the secret room. That's always a possibility. But no more key, so we're going to have to do without on this floor. And it's time for Dingle. Dingle is going to be interesting with low speed, but maybe Mom's Contact might be able to freeze him and help us out here. If Mom's Contact, oh, there we go. The freeze effect on Dingle, and we got some good damage off on him. Just going to hide behind this bit of feces here, and that will protect us from Dingle for a little bit. And there we go. Got through the fight, only taking 1 damage. It's probably not a good idea, but I could really use a speed up. Oh, that was not a speed up. But I have insane damage now, so I'm down with it. This is probably not the best idea in the world because I have like no speed, so it's going to be very difficult to dodge enemies, but I'm going to have insane damage now. Not the best tier rate, but it looks like our tiers took a pretty significant upgrade after taking experimental treatment there. And I believe it gave us a health up as well, which is irrelevant because we traded away all of our red hearts anyway. The one good thing about not having speed is these particular rooms are not very difficult, and that's pretty much the only good thing about not having a whole lot of speed, but we'll try to make do with it and see what we can do. There's a card. It is the stars. That's going to save us a key, so that's nice. But the item inside the stars is not so nice because it's flush. We're not interested in flush. It turns everything in the room into a bunch of turds. It's not great. It's really not, as you could probably imagine just from the description of the item. Like, it might be good if it was, 2 or 3 room charge, but it's a 6 room charge, and just because of the fact that it takes so long, it's not amazing. And that's the reason why I never take the item unless I'm really in a bad way in terms of our space bar items. I'm just going to use Book of Belial here. It'll be recharged by the time we reach the boss room, and I can kill these guys in like 2 hits, which is just awesome. Well, 4 hits. To be fair, but we can kill them very quickly. That's the point that I was trying to get across. And one other thing about experimental treatment is we seem to have some pretty decent range. Because I'm hitting enemies from like all the way across the room, and I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this. Well, we can't get to that chest. Oh, is that Mom's Eye? I think that's Mom's Eye. That might be Inner Eye. I'm not really sure. If it's Mom's Eye, we could leave it. If it's Inner Eye, I kind of want that. Inner Eye would be triple shot. I'm not really sure because I don't think I've had Inner Eye. I might have had Mom's Eye once, but I can't distinctly remember picking up the item in Rebirth, so I'm not 100% sure what their graphical animation or what their graphical models look like. So, really not sure which item that is. With our health situation, though, it's probably not going to be in our best interest to trade away half of our health just to pick up that item. So I'm going to hold off, but who knows? It's always possible we could pick up Flight and the remainder of this floor. Extremely unlikely, but possible. Never give up hope. And we got some more rocks to destroy. I would love to get that key. I don't think there's an... I probably could have destroyed the rock in a way that would have allowed me to cross that gap if I really thought about it. Hopefully we'll get a key drop from this next room here, though. Key could happen. I would be appreciative. It's another bomb, which is fine. Bombs are good. They're not keys, and in some situations you can use them to get keys, but I can't really think of any of those right now. Like that last room, I suppose. I should have done that. Oh, Mom's Contact there just helping us out. We got to be careful here. There's a lot of enemies. Yeah, I kind of saw that one coming. At least we're guaranteed to get a devil room, if that's of any help to us right now. Like, if we could pick up Dead Cat in this devil room, that would be awesome. I could see that being a big help. I am in a bad way in health at the moment. And we're down. Well, yeah, I think it was kind of the low speed that got us there. We're just going to continue this run, though. Like, we're just going to keep it rolling. Normally, if I die, I would just reset the recording. I would just say screw it, delete everything, and reset it. But you know what? We're not going to do that today because I have had, like, the very few really long runs that I've had some people say thank you for uploading such a long video. It's nice to listen to while I'm doing stuff. So we're going to try it this time. And if this turns into a 1 hour run and then the video is over like 70 minutes long, I apologize. But hopefully we'll manage to avoid that. But checking in our item room, Fat Odd Mushroom. I would say fairly decent for a first item, so we're going to roll with that. I did reset after getting teleport in the first item room, just because I'd like to get something out of the first item room, and teleport, you leave that behind when you have Book of Belial. Like, you don't take that. It can be nice, I suppose, on the first floor to save half of your health. With Judas, if you don't get a health upgrade on the first floor, it's really the only way that you can get into a curse room is with that teleport. But I'm just going to roll with Fat Odd Mushroom here, and that is a health up and a slight damage up. Although Judas does have a higher damage multiplier than any other character in the game, so it's a decent damage up for him. I'm not really sure exactly what the numbers are, but I think it's like a 0.3 damage up for a normal character, a little bit more for Judas. And hopefully there's a tinted rock in this room. I really have no idea, because there's a lot of rocks to look at, and you can't see them all at once. I see a bomb rock. I don't see any tinted rocks, though. So if there is one, then I just missed it. I apologize for that, but I'm fairly certain we're good. Alright, Headless Horseman and his buddy, the Horseless Headman. Pretty bad boss to run into on the first floor, because as good as Flight is, I'm not going to take it over Book of Belial. I'm sorry, I'm just not going to do that. Maybe, in some situations, not this one. Like, if you ran into the pony on, like, the Womb 1, I might take that over Book of Belial. I might, depending on how badly we need Flight and how good Flight sounds at that time. But not on Basement 1, not when you have, like, a bazillion Devil Rims coming up to you the rest of the run. I'm going to clear out the rest of the floor, just in case we pick up a consumable drop. We're not going to. Never mind, I could destroy those fires and maybe get like a penny out of it, or even a soul heart if the RNG really favors us, but we're just going to head down to the next floor. I probably should have known there wasn't too much for the rest of the floor, because there's not usually a large amount of rooms in Basement 1, but oh well. Oh, we can't enter the boss room because we have too much health. That's not something you run into that often as Judas. That's not typically a Judas problem, having too much health. But I'm going to embrace it, because more health means more health to spend on devil deals, and of course, unlike most characters, we don't have to worry about taking red heart damage, other than, you know, to keep ourselves from death. But in terms of actually earning the devil deal, we don't have to worry about it, and we're having really good damage at the moment, hitting those face familiar guys. Not entirely sure what their name is. I'm sure they have one. I'm sure it's a very nice name, but I just am unaware of what it would happen to be. But killing them in 2 hits, I would say, is pretty good damage for basement level 2, so we're good. Hopefully this guy will give us a consumable drop. He is a champion, and he gave us one, just not one that's of any use right now. A key is all I need. We're going to run into the item room, aren't we? And not have a key, and we're going to be sad, but there's worse things in life than having to leave behind an item room. So, it's all good. You are just in the most confounding position, aren't you? He's standing behind the rocks in just the right... There's our key. Well, that's going to lead to an item room being opened at some point. But right now, it's time for the boss. Really nothing else to worry about. It's Monstro. I mean, who else? Who else would it be on Basement 2? We got hit there by Monstro, but that's fine. Of course, Book of Belial, we don't need to worry that much about not taking red heart damage, because we'll get the deal with the devil. Anyway, and hopefully it won't be Krampus, but just crossing our fingers for that. Krampus's head would be obviously not something we want. Speedball is nice, so we won't have to worry about our speed like we did in the initial run. Hey, it's Krampus. How about that? Well, as long as it's a lump coal, I won't be mad. You know, just give me a lump coal and it's all good. I don't mind having a lump coal. A lump coal is actually a really good item, and I'm completely okay with that. I just really don't want Krampus's head, if that's cool with you, Krampus. If you'd rather not decapitate yourself, I'd be fine. I really gotta focus on not dying here. There we go. It is Krampus's head. We'll take it, use it to destroy these fires, just cuz, and then get out of here. And I need to pick up some red hearts, because things are not looking so great right now. But I also need to get to the item room. I'm assuming that there will be on this floor. It'd be a little bit strange if there wasn't one, so we're going to continue to explore the floor. And that broken remote thing that Krampus dropped, yes, I didn't take it. Even though it is a trinket, I don't currently have a trinket because, don't quote me on this, but what I believe it does is it's like a 33% chance for using any spacebar item to teleport you. It's something like that. Something along those lines. I've honestly never used it myself before because that doesn't sound very appealing to me personally. There's our red heart that we were asking for. Perfect. Just staving off death for the next couple rooms at least. This is a fun room. It's actually not that bad. We'll use Book of Belial. I imagine I can probably one-hit most of the flies even without Book of Belial, but probably not the champion flies, so it'll help out a little bit on this room. Not a ton, but every little bit helps. There's at least one more guy alive. That was him. You know how I was asking for a key earlier and I was worried about not getting the key? Well, this is no longer an issue. We've just gotten tons of keys. I like it. Fire Mind. Flaming Tears. Some people don't like this item because it can explode and damage you. You know what I say to that? Explosions are cool. What else is cool is Mom's Key. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to get it unless we blow up the donation machine. Do I want to do that, though? There are a couple locations to check for the secret rooms. Let's go ahead and do that first. I'm assuming this would be one. I'm hoping I'm correct in that. Boom! It's not the secret room. I'm assuming that the secret room could also be contained here. So I'm going to check here, and I think there's one other likely location where it could be, but we got it. It's all good. We got some more keys. The keys are just flowing in so quickly now. Yeah, we don't have any bombs, so we can't blow up the donation machine, so I'm not going to worry about it. Mom's Key is a really good pickup. What it does is it greatly increases the loot that you get from chests, but we're not going to be able to grab it this run, unfortunately. That's fine, though. There's worse things in life than not being able to open chests. I do have to apologize for the Curse of Darkness. Obviously, there's nothing I can do about it, but yeah, I realize it's very, very annoying to watch, and I kind of wish it wasn't in the game just for YouTube, because, you know, I watch Band Advice videos too every once in a while, on occasion, not that often, but it does happen, and every time you get a Curse of Darkness, it's hard to see what's going on, so I'll try to get through this floor as quickly as possible. And also try not to stand too close to enemies when you have Fire Mind, because they have a chance of exploding, and that explosion does damage you. Unless you have Pyromaniac, but the fires themselves don't. Like the fires that are there on the ground. Once they're on the ground, they're not going to hurt you. Is there a tinted rock in this room? I really can't tell. It's so dark. But I don't think there was one. Maybe there was. If there was, you know, we'll go back and give it a second look. I think in the northeastern part of the room there was a chance for one. Kind of giving off a beam of light, like a flashlight here. We'll check out the shop. You know, there's enough keys right now. I think that's fine. Nothing in here looks amazing. Kind of tempted to buy a Steam sale, but I think we're okay to just give it a miss. Hold on to the money. Nope, there's not a tinted rock up there. At least the rock that I initially suspected might be a tinted rock is, in fact, not a tinted rock, so there you go. It would be nice to have some bombs. I think there was a bomb in the shop. If I come across a situation where I really need a bomb and we don't get any bomb drops in this floor, I might go back for it, but I think we're okay for now. Be careful here. There's a lot of different directions where bullets are coming from. It's kind of funny how the spider can just get stuck behind the pillar here and it can't even shoot you. That's a little bit strange, but that's just how it works out. Here's our boss room at long last. We should be able to mow down this boss very, very quickly, I would imagine, with Fire Mind in the Book of Belial. So let's just go ahead and go for it. Yet again, our item room will have to wait a little while. Chubb, you do not stand a chance. Oh, there we go with the explosion. I probably should have stopped shooting as Chubb moved that close to me. Like, that's what I'm trying to do here. Almost got hit by another explosion, but luckily I was just outside the range. What's this? Tears Up, that's great. Pageant Boy, not as great, but it's still okay. We'll see what's in here. Contract from Below. It's okay. What it'll do is double all consumable drops. I am going to give it a miss, though. Just because we don't have a whole lot of health. And I'm really going to want to pick up one of those better Devil Room items if we come across it in a later Devil Room. And if I don't have enough red hearts for it, it's not going to be fun. So that's why we're going to give that one a miss. And we get Sad Bombs. Or Hot Bombs. My bad. My bad. They're similar looking, aren't they? So Hot Bombs kind of do what you would expect them to do. They give off fire, so we're having a very fire-related run here. Hematemesis is fine, and we also get small odd or mini mushroom. I'm just really failing on the item names this run, aren't I? Item recognition is key to Isaac, but that's a speed and range up. The speed is fine, although I don't know how comfortable I would be taking future speed ups, but for now, it's fine. And of course, range up is always good. And finally, we're back to the light. So hopefully that was bearable, going through that Curse of Darkness. They're not that annoying to play, they're just really, really annoying to watch, which is why I wish the curse wasn't in the game. But have a positive mindset, right? So I'm surprised that explosion did not kill more enemies. Anyway, we're looking really good on consumables here. I think this golden chest is definitely going to be something that happens, and it would be really, really cool. And luckily, Fire Mind went off as well, so I don't even have to use a bomb for it. All the more reason to open it up, and we get Bible Tract, Faith Up. I'm not 100% sure what that does. Oh, yeah. Oh, I probably should have used a key there. Hopefully we'll get 2 more keys during this floor. Uh-oh. The 3-tier pattern spiders, slightly more tricky to deal with than the... Well, they both shoot 3 tiers. The other shooting spiders also shoot 3 tiers. But these guys, these are the real struggle here. They shoot tiers in a pattern which is slightly more difficult to dodge. Wow, there's a Tinted Rock in there and another key. We'll go back and grab our item room, and hopefully we'll get 1 more key, just 1 more. That's all we need. Dark Bum! Wow, the items this run, really looking up. So Dark Bum's going to take some red hearts, and if we're lucky, exchange them for soul hearts. Or he can also exchange them for spiders as well. I believe it's 1.5 red hearts per soul heart / spider. He might be able to give black hearts as well. I'm not 100% sure on that. So you'd have to ask someone that knows a little bit more about Isaac, but as far as I know, he has a slight possibility of giving them. I don't know. I don't really want to say anything more than that, like put my foot in my mouth, so we'll just leave it there. That is probably our shop. I would love to get in there, but we need a key in order to do so. I do have enough sense to make the shop a very, very justifiable option. So as soon as another key happens, and it will, we'll give the shop a visit, hopefully get something cool. There's our key. Perfect. Just as I asked for it. Sometimes these things happen, and it's greed. Oh no. But that's fine. Means we can't fight another mini-boss for the rest of the floor. That's always a good thing, right? Oh dear. You really don't want to get hit by greed. Like, not only do you lose health, obviously, but you also... I probably should have booked a Blild, but I think it's a little bit too late to justify that now. I got the Steam Sale for free, so I'm glad I didn't buy it last floor. That's for sure. Lots and lots and lots of bombs. Fiery bombs happening. Got to be careful with these spikes. Usually I struggle a little bit with them, and there's our boss room. I think I... Oh, dear. I think I do want to explore the floor a little bit more just to see if we couldn't get 1 more key to open up that double key room, which sometimes are worth it, sometimes aren't. We're going to hope that in this case they're worth it. So I really want to concentrate more on staying far away from enemies, because I've been getting hit a lot more than I should be comfortable with this Fire Mind thing. So, you know, if I'm really close to an enemy, probably just hold off the fire button would be a good plan. Mega Fatty just jumping like crazy. Some of these explosions going off. Luckily, I'm within far enough distance not to be injured by them. And we get health up. An Angel Room. Dark Bum. Doing it for us. Thank you. And we get Holy Mantle. Probably the best defensive item in the game, I would imagine. I don't know of any that are better. It is very good. It makes curse rooms free, so that's the first place I'm heading. Oh yeah, this is the shop. You can get hit once per room, and you don't take any damage for it. It's really, really good. Probably the best item in the game if you're playing as the Lost. I would say probably a top 5 item with any normal character. But I do like my defensive items to some extent, so that could just be me. So we're going to get the pentagram out of the curse room, which is good. More damage up. And as you can see, I don't lose any health for leaving the curse room. That's what's great about the Holy Mantle. You know, we're just going to head on to the next floor. We're not going to worry. There's like maybe 1 or 2 more rooms we could clear out. Possibly get another key. Possibly open up that double key room and not make it a waste. But we're just going to head down to the next floor. That's fine. And Necropolis 1, Curse the Blind, which means we won't be able to tell what items are when we pick them up. That doesn't destroy the skull. It's malarkey, I tell you. No, it's fine. Hopefully they'll explode. There we go. We did destroy this goal. Didn't get anything out of it, but it was worth an opportunity. And we want to get to our shop as fast as possible. Of course, we still do need to complete the boss rush, so that's one thing to keep in mind. So I just want to have that in the back of my mind, and if possible, you know, speed through this. I really don't have enough health to successfully complete the boss rush, but, you know, hopefully that will change soon. We do have Dark Bomb, so as long as we're not taking a whole lot of damage, over time the soul hearts will build up. Run! I came very close to taking a couple hits there, that's for sure. Holy Mantle is obviously great. I can't get to that, man. Come on. Do need a key, but just not that type of key. It has to be a specific type of key. One that I'm able to pick up without needing the ability to fly. Would be great. Everyone can die here fairly quickly. We have good damage, and I'm liking it. Dark Bomb? Really now? I must have left a soul heart behind, because I swear he's picked up like 3 or 4 red hearts, and I haven't gotten a soul heart out of it. Or maybe I have, and I just did not notice. That's always a possibility. This is not the mom, so we can leave this fight after completing it, so we might as well just go for it right now. So as always, with the adversary, you just want to be moving around, face down, and if you do that, he's not going to guarantee not hit you with his brimstone laser, but he has a much lower chance of doing so. We don't know what this is. It's mom's underwear. It's range up. Not too bad. We don't know what this is either. Miter, you feel blessed. Wow, that's pretty good. So that will give us a soul heart. Yeah, we got one. Cool. So Miter is going to give us what's really, really good in the boss challenge room. And if we get to do the boss challenge room, you'll see why. Oh, 1541. You know what? Screw it. We're just going to go for it. I want to get boss challenge done on Judas, and with the Miter, I feel much, much more comfortable in doing so. Still haven't explained what it does yet. Not that I need to. Probably almost everyone knows what it does, but basically you'll get a lot more soul hearts as drops. No! Mom's hands! Stay away from me. Please don't. It's bringing me back to the days of my childhood. It's like 4th grade all over again. Oh, I just barely missed that mom's hand. So we want to be accurate on this room, if at all possible, in all future rooms, because we want to get through this floor as fast as possible. Hot bombs. Yeah. Wow, that's unlucky. I just spawned a whole ton of dudes. You never want to do that. I just want to get through this room, man. I really do. Blow up, please. This room is gonna cause us some problems. I can already see it coming in the air tonight. Please spawn. I'm gonna get rid of these fires really quickly because they're irritating me. There we go. I can take out these guys quickly. I probably should have just focused on killing the dudes before I you know, worried about killing everything else, and I'll admit it, that's my bad. I do have to kill these guys because they spawned before I destroyed the room, which is the reason why normally you don't want to blow up a bunch of rocks in this particular room. 2 diamonds. Just use it. Empress is fine. Put down a couple more bombs. Wow. I'm spawning a whole lot of these guys. There's a bunch of cards there, though. I'm very interested in learning what those cards are, but I'm going to have to wait until we finish this room first. I imagine that's our shop. We don't have any keys, though. Okay, the health is starting to get a little bit worrying. I have not been great in avoiding damage taken. I'll try to do that a little bit better, which is why I'm a bit worried about the boss challenge. I have never failed a boss challenge before, but there's a first time for everything. Okay, what are these? Wheel of Fortune. Just use it. Empress is decent. I think Strength is a little bit better. Another 2 diamonds. We'll hold on to Strength. I'm not entirely sure which out of those 2 is better. They're both damage ups in different ways. We'll get this arcade really quickly. Man, I gotta donate. I want to do the boss room. Okay, fine. I'll donate 1 cent and then we'll be done. It's a way to make it easy. Okay. I guess that guy died after he jumped in the air. That's completely fine. I imagine this is our shop. Yet again, we don't have any keys, so we can't worry about it yet. I was going to say we might have a key after opening this chest, but we don't. I just want to find the boss room, man. I'm into that. I'm into the boss room. I'm not into a whole lot else. Wow, we can kill these guys fast while being Book of Belial. That is nice. I'm liking the damage. No! A large room. You know what? What we're going to say to this large room is just no thanks. because there's no point in doing the large room when there's no exits to the room. It's just kind of pointless in my opinion, so we're gonna say no to that one. And I'm gonna head down this way. I mean, there's our item room, which is great. I'm trying to avoid taking damage. I think I get hit once there, but the Holy Mantle saved us. Key? No key. Cool. Well, what I can do is I can do this. We get Holy Mantle back, and then I can access this for free. Cool beans. There wasn't a payout there, but that's fine. You're not going to get one every time. If we could get a key really quickly, that'd be great. Man, I think the boss room might be the last room that we discover on this floor, and if that's the case, I don't know if we'll get to the boss rush in time. But if that is how the cookie crumbles, that's okay, because Judas is probably one of the easier characters to get to a boss rush with, just because he has really good starting damage compared to the other characters. So, getting the boss rush done with Judas is the least of my worries when it comes to getting boss rushes done. That's kind of the way I like to look at it. Sure, why not? BBF. Big, beautiful fly. That's what those letters stand for. And, boss room must be this way. I see no other possible way the boss room could be. This is a really bad place to get stuck. I think I can just shoot them enough and eventually my tier will explode and kill them. There we go. That's one way to deal with them, or just let the BBF deal with them as well. It's another possibility. I can take out this room really, really quickly. I'm not going to use Book of Belial or anything because we should be good. Okay, you're done, son. You're done as well. There's a card there. I don't know what it is. It's another strength. Back-to-back strengths. Cool. What's this pill? Gonna eat it quickly. Ball steel. Hematomesis. No, that was pheromones. My bad. Similar pills. Not really at all, but I like to think so. If the BBF... Oh, he just missed him. The BBF almost hit our enemy there, but not quite. Man, I'm so stressed in terms of time. I don't even know how much time we have left. I use the strength because I find these enemies very annoying. Oh, darn it. Well, it was a little bit too little too late. I want to blame it on RNG. Blame it on the RNG. But, you know, we just weren't quite quick enough to get the boss rush done this floor. I apologize. But that's fine. You know, again, as I said, Judas is probably the easiest character to get boss rush complete with, so it'll happen eventually. Definitely want this Eternal Heart. And there we go. Into the final boss room of this particular floor. Shouldn't be too hard with Book of Belial. I just want to make sure to keep my distance. I cannot cheese the mom fight because that would take a lot of damage from my own explosions if I tried to do that, so I do have to do the mom's fight legitimately. Not that cheesing it is illegitimate, of course. Completely not illegitimate at all. But, I mean, it's still going fairly okay. So I'm not too worried about it. And we still get, like, the bleed damage. I just call it the bleed damage because I'm not sure what else to call it. The fire damage. Off on the doors, which is nice when that happens. When that all works out. There we go. Not too bad. Angel room. And we get a health upgrade. Sure, why not? Multiple health upgrades. So, Polaroid or Dark Room? We haven't tried the Blue Baby yet, so let's go for that. We haven't completed either with Judas, of course, but yet again, I'm not too worried about doing a Dark Room with him. I feel pretty comfortable using this character, so no thanks. And our health is starting to build, finally. It took a while. It took, you know, like I was just losing health gradually, but I think it's the, wow. That was unfortunate. I think it's the Holy Mantle that really turned it around for us, and now we're taking a lot less damage just because when I do take damage, first hit doesn't count as taking damage. It's great. Just works out for all parties involved. I love it. And I'm kind of excited to come across our first chest. It's going to be fun for everyone. Hopefully. These enemies are so annoying. They really, really are. Please die. There we go. Got it. I will blow this up for a key. Of course, I do need 4 keys for the chest, so that's one thing to keep in mind. Any keys that I run across in the womb are going to be great, because I will be able to use them in the chest, and, you know, open our 4 reward chests. And, you know, we always could get other reward chests past that, multiple reward chests, so as many keys as I can stockpile is going to be nice. We should be able to access... Tears Up is amazing. Should be able to access this for free, so why not? I normally... Feels weird going to curse rooms in the womb. I normally don't do that, but when they're free, you really might as well. That's like the best thing about Holy Mantle is free curse rooms. And not taking damage when you get hit is obviously awesome as well, but the free curse rooms, man, it's so good. Our fly's gonna get him. Boom. The fly. I don't think I've been hit. Okay, I've been hit by the fly like once, but I think he's done enough for us that it's justified. He's been a bro. What's this? Please be good. Ball steel. Telepills. Teleported us back to, I believe, spawn room. But that's fine. And I'll take my strength card back. I'll probably hold off on using that until like the Isaac fight or something. Isaac fight, I imagine, is the best time to use it. Maybe save it for the chest. I don't know. We'll make these decisions later on. We'll cross this bridge when we come to it. The bridge of Isaac. Cool. Whoa. Okay, we got hit there, but it was just Holy Mantle, so it's fine. I keep on thinking that the big beautiful fly is an enemy, but it's not an enemy. It is our friend. I've talked bad about this room before. I think you can kind of see why now. I can completely understand why anyone would not like this room. Because the dude that disappears underground, like, he's such a troll. He just, like, as soon as you see where he is, you try to hit him, and he's gone. And you're like, oh, come on, man. Come on, son. Appear for me. Okay, he's done. The big, beautiful fly got him, I think. I heard an explosion, so I'm assuming that's what happened. That's what it takes to take him out sometimes. I don't think I took any damage there. It was just Holy Mantle going off. Hopefully I didn't take any damage. There's our boss room. Yes. Finally. It's Teratoma. This guy is a little bit worrying just because I might be taking some explosive damage from my own tears. But we'll try our best to avoid that. Holy Mantle still has yet to go off, so I think we should be okay. No. Well, we lost Holy Mantle. That's okay. As long as I don't take any more hits, we good. And we got ourselves a Soul Heart. That's probably the work of the Miter, I would imagine. Another range up is fine. What's in here? Guardian Angel, extra protection. Cool. Our first orbital. My first time getting Guardian Angel in Rebirth as well. So that's a new item unlocked. Oh, I want to go to that double room, but I know it's not a good idea because we need the keys for the chest. So we're going to hold off on it. And we will live forever wondering what that room could have been. Lose sleep at it. Lose sleep during nights over it. It will be just awful. No, I'll be fine. Okay, I lost Miter there. That's okay. Wait patiently for the spikes to dissipate. There we go. I really, really hope the boss is this way. I don't want to go back and face that other humongous room. So we get another room with the sucker guys that disappear underground and are just massive trolls. But this room isn't as bad because they don't have as many rocks guarding them. So, I mean, that's one thing to be thankful for. Among the many, many, many things in life to be thankful for. What's this? I think there's like one or two more alive. I don't think we've killed the champion dude yet. He's probably still out there hanging around. He is. Where are you at, though? If the big beautiful fly could get him again, that would be amazing. Just incredibly helpful. Patience will be rewarded. There we go. Okay, I lost Miter. Or, I mean, sorry, I keep calling it Miter. I lost the ability to block one hit per room, but that's okay, because the room was done. These enemies, these are almost as bad as the turret guys that pop up and then you can't hit them for a little while. Apparently that was a tinted rock. Our health continues to build. Dark Bum hasn't been that much of a help this run. He used to be like one of the most overpowered items in the game. He was nerfed a little bit. He's still pretty good, but I don't think we've had any problems in terms of health. Well, we got hit there. I don't know if I've seen this. Why did I not use Book of Belial? Silly. Just silliness. It looks like I have enough range where these fires can't even get me. At least the fires that spin around, yeah, they dissipate before they even reach me. That's awesome. So this room is really, really quite easy. I thought I would just blow that up just to see if we got anything. We did get a tinted heart from that room. Tinted hearts continue to build. This guy should be pretty easy. The standard fare, you see this boss a lot in the womb. Not too worried about him. Really, the only thing I'm worried about is the chest at this point, because I haven't experienced a Rebirth chest yet, so I'm not entirely sure what to expect. I'm sure it's manageable, though. Big, beautiful fly, just getting in there. Okay, Dark Bum, I haven't given you a whole lot of opportunities to pick up red hearts, but there you go. And he does not disappoint. Okay, Cartoon Network creatures, that's fine. I'm usually not too afraid of them. Went fairly well. We're just continuing to build the keys. All these will hopefully come in handy when we reach the chest. We can open a whole bunch of stoof and get a whole bunch of rewards from it. What's this? I don't think hematemesis would be of any benefit. I don't think there's any way it would be of benefit to us right now, so we're going to hold off on that. Alright, I really don't want to be hit by this eye and lose my miter, or I keep calling it miter. Again, my book of my thing. I don't want to lose my thing yet, so again, Judas with Book of Belial and the you know, multitude of damage increasing items that we've had during this run, we should be fine. We don't have a whole lot of orbitals. Orbitals are always good, but so far this is going really well. Big beautiful fly, getting in there. Awesome. That's always helpful. And we have the brimstone lasers, probably the trickiest part of this fight. No damage taken. Of course, there's nothing in here. Well, there are some fires we could blow up, I suppose. Boom. We got ourselves a soul heart. We're full health, so there's really no reason to... Now we have more soul hearts than we can even hold. But there's never an item on room 2 if you get a devil or angel room. Just clear that up. I still do see comments fairly often like, why didn't you access the, why didn't you go into that devil room on room 2? Well, there's no item in there. There never is. I've checked many times. That is definitely a tinted rock. Just, yeah, it did take me that long to realize that, but it's there. We realized it in the end. I'm surprised I didn't get hit by those sides there and lose holy miter, but I didn't. Nice. Hey, there's our secret room. Oh, I didn't mean to go into it, though. Oops. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to blow that up. Get a soul heart that I can't even use. I guess we'll just finish off this death fight. That's okay. It won't take too long, now that a lot of rocks have been cleared out, so a lot of this guy's defenses have been cleared out. I got hit there, but that's okay. I mean, I can take another hit without even taking any damage, because I can just heal back with this soul heart, so that's fine. Oh dear. Now we're starting to lose health. Now I'm worried. I really should have just bombed my way out of this death room. I'm aware of that. I'm really, really bad at death fights. I don't know why. I find him the most difficult horseman, like, by far. Probably even more difficult than Conquest, to be completely honest, but it is what it is. Black Widow. Pretty simple champion version of a basement level boss. Nothing to be worried about here. Soul heart. In return, something. Bunch of red hearts. That should get me a soul heart from our bum buddy here. Maybe not. Okay, maybe I was wrong about the whole he gives out a drop every 1.5 red hearts thing. Maybe it's 2 red hearts now. Who knows? Maybe he was received another nerf. Okay, now we should definitely get a soul heart from him. Or a black heart. Hey, I was right earlier when I said he could give black hearts, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not sure if that's true or not. Maybe I shouldn't say things like that without some disappointment. Without some proof, but turned out to be correct anyway, so it's all good. Our fly getting in there and doing some damage. I want to be at full health if at all possible, so hopefully we'll just continue to get some of these red hearts and build up on the soul hearts. This room looks like it could be a challenge. A little bit. I do find these skeleton dudes a little bit difficult to dodge sometimes. But that room went fairly well, considering what we were dealing with. You know what? I almost do want to access this double key room. I left the last one behind. I don't really want to do it again, but we only have 5 keys. It's only enough to open up the 4 initial chests in the chest floor, and then 1 extra. So I'm probably going to hold off. Took damage there, but it did not affect us, so that's fine. Okay, cool. This was the path to the boss room. I am just absolutely thrilled with that. I'm going to take a risk, and I'm going to open up this Bob spray. We already have big, beautiful fly, so why not? Bob's brain and big, beautiful fly. 2 things that a lot of people that play Isaac hate. But I don't mind them that much. I really don't. I'm going to show you why. Because they can do some damage, though. They're not going to be that damaging in this fight, at least. At the very least. I'm trying to not get hits. It's working okay so far. There's damage taken. I'm not great at the Isaac fight, unless I have a bunch of orbitals. Obviously, that makes it significantly easier. Oh, that's kind of cool how the lights that Isaac spawns can kill his own minions. I'm a fan of that. We shouldn't get hit here. Ah, perfect. More lights, just stand in the corner. It's all good. Don't worry. I mean, you're very close to lights of death that could end your life swiftly, but no stress involved. Cool. And that should be the fight. Oh, there's one more. It's pretty much completely health is gone at this point. How can I carry on? And down to the chest for the first time. That's cool, right? I think it's cool. Let's see what our items will be. 10 extra bombs. I haven't been making great use of my bombs so far, but that's fine. What's this? Gemini. Conjoined friend. That's fine. Thunder Thighs I don't think is helpful. I do think Odd Mushroom is helpful, though. We should be firing insanely quickly now. Thunder Thighs is just going to slow us down, and I don't think there's any rocks to destroy in the chest, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm just going to, you know, let sleeping dogs lie right now. I don't think speed down would be of any benefit to us right now. Okay, let's see here. The world. Hey, that's great. We have a long way to go to the boss. But let's start our journey. Oh, one of the easiest rooms you can possibly get in the chest. That's always nice to run into. We get another key. Okay, so 3 rooms to the east. I probably want to kill Gluttony last, because we have, of course, a chance to get his item as a drop. There we go, perfect. Just like the doctor wrote it up. And we do get his item. We get a health up. That was nice. So just a little bit more health, just to be on the safe side, of course. Uh-oh. Lost my shield. And hopefully this is enough range to not get hit by his fires. Oh man, I'm taking damage against this low-tier boss fight. What's going on? Okay, well, we got through it. Man, as long as I win this floor, I don't care how ugly it is. I don't care how much damage we take. Just it's all about the victory. All about the W. Oh no. Damage is being taken. There's just explosions everywhere. I have so much stuff that explodes. My tears explode. My beautiful fly friend explodes. My Bob's brain explodes. Wow, golden key is pretty good for the chest. Hopefully we get an opportunity to use it. Like, we don't know what... No, the knockback! The knockback is so intense. I don't think we took any damage, though. Okay, that's fine. Please give me a soul heart there. That would be so nice. There we go. And tears up. I am just shooting an insane amount of tears right now. I'm not sure if I'm at max fire rate yet. Oh, boy. Sometimes these poop rooms... Never underestimate the poop rooms. It's what my father always used to tell me while growing up in the foothills of Minnesota. And this is our last room until we finally get our boss fight. The first blue baby fight of Rebirth for me. For me, at least. Yeah, I'm a bit slow to the party, but... there we go. Okay, blue baby. I think it's, as far as I know, a very similar fight to Isaac. Whoa! There's tears flying everywhere. Alright, big beautiful fly. Just get in there whenever you'd like. You know, take your time. You know, we don't have really a deadline schedule here or anything, but... I'm starting to take a little bit of damage. It's a bit worrying. He does have some homing tears, so those are going to be a little bit more tricky to dodge. Looks like he has some eternal flies around him too, so that's probably to prevent people from going right up next to him and using their orbitals. I think those eternal flies block tears as well. Oh, he teleports. I did not know about that. Uh-oh. We're starting to lose a lot of health here. I need to be careful. Just get away from the teleporting baby. He's close to dead, but so am I, so... No! Took another damage. Okay, at least he doesn't spawn the light thing, so it is a different fight than Isaac. He just teleports next to you instead of spawning lights. Wow, we got through it on 1 heart! I have 1 heart left. Look at my health right now. I have 1 heart. I was not aware my health was that low. I was trying to pay attention to the screen, not my health. Wow. Okay, well... Feels good to get that one done with. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time. Apparently we unlocked Golden God. I don't really know what we did to deserve that, because we've only killed the chest once, not multiple times, but I'll take it. And I'll see you guys next time. Farewell.